Okay, I am just about ready to fill these continuous flow through systems. I have Manny and Minnie. Manny named after my favorite boxer, and Minnie because that is her beautiful name. And I still haven't decided what to put in which. I'm going to split my A and C bin and my African nightcrawler bin and my European nightcrawler bin, and put one in the other. They're both just about the same depth, right around 22 inches. I just want to make the false bottom first. I have the Amazon brown paper that they package things with. I'm trying not to touch it, it's really loud. I did put it along the bars down here. I'm going to put a few layers down there. Actually, I would rather err on the side of caution and have more in the bottom and have to dig through it than to have to come and hang out with, babysit all the guys that get down in the trap every day. It actually happens with my other continuous flow through. I missed like one corner and they come out daily, and I have to either pick them up or scrape their dead little bodies off of my hardwood floor. So I would much rather put more and rip through it when I'm ready to harvest for the first time, which will be in months. So I'll bring you along step by step, but really it's just going to be a false bottom and then putting these guys in their new home. Okay, E and C's are first. European night crawlers. I feel kind of badly. These guys haven't been fed since the watermelon, which really was only, I don't know, about 7 days ago. So sorry, this might help. I'm just staring at him, of course, so I got distracted. I think I'm just gonna start filling this guy up, and I'll probably cut. I think I'm a little bit more worried about these guys just because I saw the worm with protein poisoning because I hadn't used a buffer garden lime. I have no idea why I only put one glove on, but I'll remedy that in a bit and I'll be back. I know the Africans are cool to look at, but these guys are 100% my favorite. I love how fat and round and lively they are, and the castings are amazing. They're always so big and fluffy, which I think is a line from Despicable Me, only she's talking about a unicorn. So these are my unicorns. Here's another family of them I just found in the bottom swampy corner of my tub that I never seem to get to. All right, I think I've got them all out of the bin and into the CFT, and I'm just gonna start feeding pocket method just like I usually do, starting in one corner, working around the clock. So I usually feed on like 1 day a week, so like Sunday I feed here. Actually today's Friday, but the next week, whenever I feel like it, I'll come feed this second pocket. On the third week I won't feed pocket 3 until the food in pocket 1 is gone, and so on. It's pretty standard, and I know I mean I say it in other videos, and I'm sure most of you know that. I just want to make sure that when we're making these videos, just in case it's the first one someone sees, I want to make sure they know at least the process I follow, because I believe that the most common cause of failure in a worm bin is overfeeding. And it's really one of the simplest things to control, just because You just have to use your eyes and your head. I am putting in a bunch of different frozen foods for these guys. I haven't been using my blender. I may or may not have broken it by blending all my worm food. This is just rock dust and garden lime, just a 50-50 mix. Some coffee grounds, just because I have so freaking many right now. And then eggshells. So I usually do one third of the rock dust and garden lime and eggshells, usually about a third of each. And I'm gonna cover the rest of this. And this was a little bit wet, or sorry, this was a little bit dry as I was going through it, so I'm gonna water it down pretty good. I usually do not run water through my bins. I mean, there's so much liquid in the food that we're feeding, but we've been so hot and dry here lately. I don't mind I just want to make sure that I have an even, consistent moisture. Okay, so one down, and those were the European night crawlers. So African night crawlers, here we go. I almost forgot, I am putting a cover on them. This is like the Tyvek, actually this is the Tyvek bag that came with, my worms came in. It's like a plastic, if you're not familiar with Tyvek, I think that's what most people call it. It's kind of a breathable plastic. And it tends to keep my moisture in, and mites don't like it, so we're pretty good on that front, although my worms do crawl in between the layers and tend to die in there. So, okay, same procedure, just with more knitting needles. So this just kind of goes all the way down with the brown paper. It really goes far up the sides. I don't know if you can tell based on how long my arm goes in there. And same thing, I'm just gonna start filling it with African night crawlers and enjoying every bit of it and getting hypnotized while I'm watching these sweet dudes. Oh, he jumped for it. He was not having it. I love these guys. They're so long and pretty and purple. Okay, it's going down. I'll be back. Okay, I stopped what I was doing. I took quite a few large handfuls, but sorry, I don't know if I can do this without messing you guys up, but I am finding that this is almost completely composted, and I don't want to just put it back in and make them keep eating this same stuff, although it will give me a great big long worm. Hypnotizing. It will give me a lot to start with. It'll give me a great Kickstarter, but there's just so much, and I need some right now because I'm out and I would like to have some compost tea to spray on my garden. I have some zucchini plants that are not happy right now. So I think I'm going to get the majority of the big worms out of here, but then I'm going to do just like a harvest method where I drop a tray with holes on the side and blah blah blah. I'll show you, because if you're on YouTube you probably learn better and know more by watching than by trying to understand what I'm trying to say when I'm completely hypnotized by these guys. There's a tiny little cocoon. I don't have my light over here, so I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, speaking of rambling, so for those of you who keep African night crawlers in a bin system like this and you wonder where they go sometimes, there are little hordes of them in the swampy corners, finding whole families, all shapes and sizes, fat ones, skinny ones, pregnant ones, virile ones. I don't know if you can see those colors, but they're so cool. All right, so I think that's about it for tonight. I've got this bin almost as full. Sorry, the new continuous flow through, the VermiBag Mini. I've got about as many big ones as I can find out of here. And I've got them in here in their new home over there. Wow, these guys are like Klingons tonight. So I'll show you the harvest method, and I'll check in again this week, hopefully, to see how these guys are doing, make sure they adjust. I will be back. I'll try to post more. I know I've been a slacker, but the garden is so fun. That's kind of why we're all here anyway, right? Or is it?